is happening, everyone and twos? It is your boy Dion, and I am back with you guys again. We had some more anime review videos. So today we're talking about Dragon Ball Daima. This one right here is actually the original work of Akira Toriyama. So he was 100% involved inside this series. The series itself is supposed to be taking place right after Z, before Dragon Ball Super in a Tournament of Power. We are introduced to the main antagonist. Uh, King Goma is actually supposed to be the new antagonist of the series, and Degetsu. Goma is actually going to be the Demon King, taken directly after Deborah's death. So after Deborah died, Goma apparently ends up becoming the new king of the demon world. So apparently, Deborah himself was actually taken over by Babi's magic. The way they make it sound, though, is that Deborah was actually a lot stronger than what he was supposedly supposed to be, and that it may have been a situation where Babi's magic actually lowered his power or something like that, or possibly just the fact that Boo was able to transform him into a cookie possibly just happened to help him get an easy win over him, because the way that Goma makes it sound, Deborah should have been able to at least go toe to toe with Boo with no issue. That's actually pretty damn interesting. Getsu is actually supposed to be the younger brother of the Supreme Kai, and then we also have Dr. Arinsu. Dr. Arinsu is actually both of their sister. So Supreme Kai has a younger brother and a younger sister. Okay, so the way they make it sound as though people with the pointy ears are supposed to be the children from the other world. I gotta say this though, the way they animated this season of Dragon Ball, like the way they reanimated, shall I say, of Dragon Ball Z, the Buu Saga, just the small snippets that we got, it makes me want to just get an entire season of just that action. Like the way they make it seem that this entire series just needs to be remade. It's just so much going on, and they make it look so damn good. Because think about it, Dragon Ball Z Kai, even though I love it and I think it's the original way that you should be watching Dragon Ball, it does not do the series justice when it comes down to animation, color, and everything like that. The series could have been way better done and drawn. Now, my biggest question is: are they supposed to be bringing a new version of Toa and Mira into this situation? Because if you've played Dragon Ball Xenoverse, you already have seen Toa, Mira. You've gotten information about the demon world and everything like that. Are they completely wiping that slate clean, or are we still going to end up finally getting Toa and Mira to be completely canon within the series? That right there is one of my biggest questions and hopes for the series that we may eventually end up getting. We may end up even getting new characters, expanded on worlds, stuff like that when it comes down to the series. But yeah, that's primarily what I'm looking forward to. But yeah, the funny part was when then they ended up getting his shit pushed in, and then I know where Popo just like, yeah, I want some juice. Like, damn, bro, black people always trying to offer somebody some goddamn Kool-Aid. It's crazy. But I do love that it gives it much more of a grounded feel, takes out away all the filler, and is straight directly to the point. They basically go over the entire section of the Dragon Ball Z series of Buu Saga, so that way they can either a catch us up to help us understand exactly what they know, and they were also getting second account hands of everything. They realize that Deborah ends up dying; he ends up getting killed by Buu, and that Goma is the new king of the demon world. That is actually amazing. So it looks like there's a pretty heavy hierarchy from Deborah ended up inheriting the line from his grandfather, and then Goma seems to be the specific one of the demon world now. But it doesn't make I don't I'm a little having a little understanding. Is Goma supposed to be Deborah's kid, his brother, his I guess he just serves the family. He's just been running the demon world ever since their family is just ever since Deborah left. I'm assuming, and that Babidi was just controlling everything amongst the seams. It looks like, but they do mention that the Namekians are supposedly uh, beings of the demon race or the demon world. And apparently, whoever has like pointy ears is supposed to be a part of the demon world, which is very interesting. But of course, it was written by Akira Toriyama, so there is a couple different retcons. They do talk about the Platara earrings, which we did not need this scene. They talk about the Platara earrings and how, oh well, Supreme Kai, how did you defuse? And he mentions that he just got Boo to absorb them inside his body, and then when he spat them back out, they were able to defuse, and that the gas inside of Boo's body automatically negates the Platara fusion, which brings up a problem. The Caulifla fusion. God. Because they just diffused, and we assumed it was because the Saiyan's bodies are so foreign, or that mortals, when they fuse with the Potara earrings, that they automatically defuse, and that Supreme Kais are the only ones that are able to be stuck fused when they use a Potara fusion. But they made it seem as though even Supreme Kais can be separated from each other as long as Boo absorbs them and then spits them back out. That is an interesting section. So there are Dragon Balls in multiple different realms. They mentioned that there are Dragon Balls into the demon world as well, but there's more on the more Dragon Balls onto the human world than there are in the demon world. But the demon world also has different people who are protecting each individual Dragon Ball to make sure that they keep everything separate, I'm guessing. They also were surprised about the entire section of the conspiracy of 3 wishes. So does that mean that in the demon world you only get 1 wish? Hmm. That that changes my entire thought process when it comes down to how everything happened in the original series. So, well, I mean, technically, I believe you could only get a select amount of wishes, or certain criterias of wishes and everything when it came down to the original season 1 of Dragon Ball. So that did make a lot of sense. But yeah, the Sped Pass gave us information in terms of everything that happened in Dragon Ball Z. Of course, we still remember it. Any Dragon Ball fans actually still remember all of that happened. Um, Lo and behold, they skipped and showed exactly where this takes place. This takes place for Trunks' 9th birthday. So that means that it happened well before the Super Saga, well before Dragon Ball Hero. Because Dragon Ball Hero, they're supposed to be 15. And Goku even acknowledges that as soon as once they reach the age of 15, that's when their bodies start changing and they're able to become taller, bigger, stuff like that. Other than that, their bodies typically tend to stay the exact same size up until that point when they hit their growth spurt. Which, okay, I buy that. I'll take that. I'll go along with that for a little bit. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm excited about this series, but this series has gotten me more excited for if they reanimated Dragon Ball Z more than this series itself. But I can't lie, the animation, the artwork is absolutely beautiful. The style is impeccable. The way that they're going with it, and of course it's Akira Toriyama, so they did retcon some stuff, said some stuff that kind of like made me question, is it really that way? But I'm gonna go along with it because RIP my bro. But yeah, man, I want to know what you guys think. Did you guys enjoy the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Daima? I keep saying Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Daima episode 1 of this series. What do you guys have, any like conspiracies, any thoughts or anything like that about the process? If you guys have any corrections for me, please let me know down below inside the comments. Or if you're enjoying my videos, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe down below for more videos just like this one. Make sure you like me, love me, and talk to me down below. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.